Giants fan. I hate you Giants fans right now. Those Cardinal fans. Okay, we're on the Sapgyo ride. Sapgyoho. Sapgyo Lake. Not really a lake, I don't think. By the river. So my back's to the quarry gate. And of course one of our great AP's taxis just pulled out in front of Rob and stops. Good job! Yeah, it'll blow up, I'm sure it will. Well, you got your map tracker on? Yeah. I got the Garmin, I forgot to set it actually. But I did it, I've done it before. It's like 26 kilometers. I think it was, oh, 28 kilometers from Quarry Gate to Sapgyo. It looks like they painted the white horse. So we go left at the white horse. It's like they just recently painted it. It's all spiffy. Both Rob and Kimberly have run in the Tour de France. I've run in the Slug de Manchester. No, I'm just kidding. They're pretty fit. So, I mean, we got nothing to prove. You got your own pace. I go slow, like I said. Ooh, squeak. Was it you? I did it. Tony, was it you? I did it before where I was going to do a ride and I changed my mind because nobody signed up. What the hell?
I just asked questions about it.
Yeah. See my Anjong. Plus, a lot of people express interest in learning this route, you know, so I figured more people would be join us. A surprise. So anyway, that particular Saturday, she cancelled a day out. I forgot what she was doing. So I said, well, nobody signed up. So,
Well, I forgot that I said I'd respond by Wednesday or Thursday.
yeah. Well, we were going to go no matter what because me and Bob had already said we'd go. So I wasn't going to be on my own. Which I don't mind doing by myself. When I did the video, I was on my own. Turn right, turn left here, isn't it? I knew. I think we. I think you're okay. I knew we'd turn right somewhere. They put us on a hard surface faster, that's all. And when we turn left, then you turn left at the next left turn. The best road is if we can get on this one here, but there's no way over to it. There we go. That's better. And it's good the wind's in our face, because we weren't on the back. Yeah, it's a, yeah, you can do. Get close to the river. That's what you're doing. What we're doing now is following the river. Gets out the wind for a little bit. I had to bitch at my former weather colleagues. They haven't updated the weather forecast for a while. Hey man, go straight here, yeah. Straight, I think, isn't it, Rob? Straight, yeah. So okay, what we're doing, we're trying to stay close to the river. The river's on our right hand side. This is one of the problems about riding these rice fields. It didn't used to be a problem at one time because all they had was the little three-wheeler rice paddy vehicles. But now they have these big, huge tractors. Rice roads weren't built for those big monsters. A lot of fishermen out today. The river's on our right. I think this is a Dogo Chan. I think the Dogo Chan runs into the Anjong Chan. When the Koreans come fishing, man, they bring everything, including the soju. Oi! Where you going? Stay with the river. Unless you want hills. Must have a competition. Okay, we want to be on that road over there, but as you can see, there's no bridge. And I don't fancy getting my feet wet today, so what we got to do is ride down to the bridge and ride back up again. So here's the bridge you got across. And you're going to go all the way back up to where you just came from, which sucks. It's gorgeous, isn't it? How's your week?
We got the same shirt. I went over to the exchange. I ain't been in there.
The blue bomb wouldn't take you to Yosa.
What?
The blue bomb.
No.
So we just came from there. Yeah, we needed a bridge. Yeah. Neatly stacked soju bottles, they're so considerate. Gorgeous, isn't it? I hiked that mountain right in the middle of Mokpo. I forget what it's called. They got pictures of it.
He doesn't really like the hikes.
That's on Seawall, right? It's right over here.
Yeah.
See that orange thing over there? Like I call it St. Louis Arch. It's not really, but it's the arch on the bridge. That's my target. When I'm doing this ride, that's where you want to try and aim for.
Okay.
If you get disorientated, look for that. He says, back time we did the Sapgyo, and I thought, well, yeah, give it opportunity for people. Oh. We got gingerbread today.
No, I wish. I thought about this when I pulled out my cookbook.
Pumpkin bread. You ready? Okay, as you see, the path brings you into this village, and I'm going to show you a key thing to watch. I just mentioned to Tony there that big orange arch on one of the bridges is your point that you want to head towards. What do you call that? Location point. Oh shit. Sometimes you don't meet anything, and sometimes you meet something. So you see this building on my right with the flags on it. This is where you got to turn. And we got the rice on the road. Don't run over the rice. So that's a clue. And unfortunately we got a lot of fog today, so we can't really see my point where I want to look. And if you can see these big grey buildings, not big really, the grey warehousey buildings, you want to pay attention to them because that's a key marker coming home. This is where you turn. So what I'm saying is, I'm talking to the GoPro, that's what I'm doing. So this grey building here, keep a good look at it because that's your indicator when to turn to get back onto this road. So we're going back onto the main road for it, not the busy road, we're going on the factory road, so you gotta be careful with trucks. You're going left here. You gotta be careful here, because last time I almost got us all killed. Okay, we're good. We're riding what I call factory road. It's all factories. Oop, dog's barking. Okay, I deviated from my normal course a little bit. I don't know if anybody noticed that. Hey Tony, we're going to go under an underpass, and there's the St. Louis Arch, right? Under the underpass is it's concreted, but somebody run it when it was still wet. So there's like tire grooves in the concrete, so don't get in there because you'll come off your bike. You think it's mud at first, and you say, oh, no big deal. I went under it one day, I swear I got stuck in that groove, I almost come off my bike. I mean, it's easy to avoid, to just give you that fair warning. Yeah, I know. See what I'm talking about? Yeah, you get stuck in one of the grooves, man, you're going down. I don't think there's a piece of concrete in Korea that somebody or something hasn't walked on while it was wet. It's just tracks and everything. So I'm talking about the St. Louis Arch is your beacon. Let me go first here. Okay, we're actually almost on the seawall here. What I'm going to do is this restaurant, I'm going to turn off it. This restaurant. And you see your St. Louis Arch right in front of you. Should have signaled, sorry. This is a bit of a mess to start with, but it soon turns into hard top. Yeah, the seawall is over here, so we want to be on the seawall. And you'll see an arch going underpass. But if you take that one, you end up on a dirt road, and especially, you know, where that heavy rain Monday, Tuesday, it's going to be really sloppy. So we're going to take an arch way down the road here before we go over to the seawall. Oh, almost forgot. Should have warned you there. Sorry. Turning. So don't turn the first one because you're going to end up with a really muddy road. Where you come this one, you're going to be in a hard top, and I'll show you here in a minute. And the first time I did this, I ended up on a muddy road. I got a sign. 18 kilometers to somewhere. I know it's not Sapgyo. Yeah, that's the seawall. We'll be on the seawall then. Woo! Beautiful. And this beagle, I think it's a beagle. Hey! And we're going to stop along here to the back room. I'm hoping it's open. Years ago I could do it, but not now anymore.
Yeah, it's all about the air.
What do you mean air?
It gets so hot.
Ah,
They love it.
oh yeah. if it was a clear day, you'd see the end of the ride over here. The two battleships. There's a seawall. We've got to actually climb up on it and ride on the top of the seawall, rather than like a path like this one. We're gonna ride up it. I'm not that confident. Oh. This gets a bit loud going across here. And we're being so foggy today. Can't see the battleships yet. The tide is out. Sapgyoho. Ho means lake, but it's not a lake. I think it's Assam Bay. Hey, Tony, use the stairs.
That's what I did in the career.
You want to move over to the right. Move over to the right and get on the, on that yellow line. Yeah. There you go. And we see where the crosswalk is? Yeah, we're going to make a right turn there. Yeah. Just be careful while you're riding through here, there's a lot of children. Hey. Somebody's touring around. Ships. Time for lunch. Yeah. So if you've not been here, this is Sapgyoho. Ho means lake. Like I say, it's not lakes, it's part of the Assam Bay. And those ships are actually American built. I think you pay like 6,000 won, you go for a little museum, aquarium, there's a tank over there, armored personnel carrier, and then you can walk around the ships. That's pretty neat, something to do. And on the other side, there's all kinds of, there's a pier you can walk along, there's little places the kids can climb on, like. So it's a pretty neat place for people to visit. There's a fish market over here. And then also, anywhere near the sea, you're going to get lots and lots of seafood restaurants. Mainly shellfish, raw fish, that sort of kind of stuff. Right. Okay, we had a bit of a flat, and Tony changed his inner tube because Kimberly had to go to the next village here to scrounge a pair of pliers.